Hi, welcome to Quantist Investment. The other day, I did some research on the performance comparison between the four ETFs, SPY, IVV, VOO, and VTI. And I found the best historical return is of the VOOs. But today, I did some research on this, well, pretty much the same thing, but with their accounting for their return standard deviation, or you can call it risk, or maybe just a pricing fluctuation. So I used the same tool I did, and let's see the results. So the tax rate on dividends is 0. Investment duration 1,000 days. The first comparison is between SPY and IVV. Auto run. IVV wins about 70% of the time, with almost the same return standard deviation. So the metric we're looking for is the mean return over the standard deviation. They're the same. The second comparison is between VOO and IVV. Auto run. Just without taking into account their return standard deviation, VOO wins a little bit, maybe 60% of the time, but they have the same mean return over risk. Third one is the comparison between SPY and VOO. Same inputs, auto run, VOO wins with the same mean return over standard deviation. So the three ETFs that track the S&P 500 have the same mean return over standard deviation, but VOO has a slightly higher chance of beating the others. The third one will be the most interesting one, VOO and VTI. Well, before I'm going to do this, let's compare VOO, VTI to SPY, because this is one thing we want to know, right? VTI compared to VTI has small and mid cap equities, but SPY does not. Let's do SPY and VTI. It kind of makes sense that VTI will beat SPY for investment duration such as 1,000 days. And we see SPY has a little higher mean return over standard deviation. Very similar though, which means VTI has more risk than SPY, but the same time VTI has a better return. So the results is the same. If you look at the graph, okay, we can see. It's just that the VTI has a spread. It has a wider spread of the returns, so that makes the standard deviation higher. Finally, is what we were doing is VOO and VTI, because we would assume the same results we did with VTI and SPY, because SPY is similar to VOO. But what I found is that the result is different when from what I thought. So first, VOO beats VTI. It's different from the previous results with SPY. Second, VTI has a greater mean return over standard deviation. That means VOO does not have more risk, but has more return. That makes VOO the best one. We can see the graph. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.